Hi guys, and welcome to this 2022 clone army video. We're very excited to get into this army. It's all in front of us on the table, so let's get right into this video. Before we showcase you guys our awesome clones and all the ships we have, we're first gonna go here. Up front we have our beautiful Palpatine minifigure alongside his two Coruscant guards. These are custom and they do look very nice. Really happy that we have these guys. Alongside those guys we have all our Jedi, so let's go over all our Jedi. This here is a custom Ima Gundi minifigure. Then we have Pom Krell, we have Plo Koon, Luminara Unduli, we have Barriss Offee, we have Ahsoka Tano, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, we have Anakin Skywalker, we have Even Peel, we have Yoda, we have Eatcot, we have Mace Windu, we have Seiya City, we have Trevor Coleman, we have Shakti, and we have Stas Ellie. So yeah, those are all our Jedis. I don't really know the total count. I'm thinking like 16 Jedis in total. That should be it. We're missing a few that we're really planning on buying because it's a bit of a bummer that we don't have all the Jedi. We also have, of course, Padme Amidala, the Clone Wars version, there in the back. So yeah, that was our first row.
So after going over all our Jedi and named normal minifigs, we'll go to the left hand side. First up, I'll go over a couple of these vehicles and then I'll talk more about those minifigs. So as you guys can see, we have 5 BARC troopers. There are 2 of the newer design and then 3 of the older. We have way more in total, but just part them out, or we don't have a value or use for them, so we don't see a need to keep them built. So yeah, we don't have all of them built so far. Then we have a Swamp Speeder. I know for sure that we do have a second one, but as well I parted that one out because I didn't see a use in them. Then we have 2 of my custom ATRTs. This is the sand green variant. I made them in a couple other colors, but this one was the easiest to find and build, so I made 2 for this video. Then we have a Jedi Shuttle. This one appears in a couple of episodes of the Clone Wars. We think it's a really neat ship that doesn't get a lot of love, I feel, but it's really nice, and it has a couple of cool play features, like you can turn around with the wing, so that's really cool to use. And then lastly, over here we have Tony Hardy's UT-80 design. This one is really cool and we are using it in our clone base mock, so I got the instructions, all the parts, and built it, and I feel like it fits in really well with this collection. So those were the vehicles on the left hand side. Now let me get into the minifigures. First up, you can see that we have the Senate guards. These are really cool minifigs. We have 3 battle packs of them. Then a couple come from our Venator. We have 2, but both of them aren't built because yeah, we are that kind of people apparently, that we destroy all of these cool sets. Then we have a couple more of them from the Bane Speeders set. So yeah, we have quite a few of these Senate guards. Not a use for them, but it's nice to have them for whenever we need them in a mock. Then next up we have all of our realistic Phase 1 clones. We bought most of these just for the Geonosis mock that Max is building on our channel. We don't have another use for them, but it's nice that we have a decent amount of them. We have all of the different variants except for one in official Lego. So this one is a custom decal that we got done by Beanie. All the other ones are the official Lego versions. So we have the commander, we have the lieutenant, and we have the sergeant over here, and then a couple of grunts behind them. So now let's continue with the rest of the clones.
Then we move on to my favorite legion here on the channel and in our collection, the 212. We have a pretty big amount of these guys. Most of them are just Codies. For example, like this one, just official Lego Codies. I think I have like 12 official Lego Codies of 212 then. And then we have a few custom made decals. This here is an example. We have guessing around will be 8 custom decals. We also got 2 named characters. We got Waxer and Boyle here, and also a Cody here, but we'll go into that later on. So yeah, this here is my favorite Legion on the channel. Really happy that I have a pretty big amount of 212 Clone Troopers Phase 1. That's pretty unique here on the YouTube scene, so I'm really glad that I have those. Then we move on to another Legion that I really love, the Bomb Squad. I also have a pretty big amount of those guys. I think I have 25, 27 of those guys, so that's a pretty big amount actually. No, it's, yeah, 26 of these guys. So yeah, that's also a pretty big amount, and I'm really happy that I got these. They do sort of belong with the 212, like they have the same color scheme, so that's why I really enjoyed collecting these alongside these guys. Then here up front we have 4 custom commandos. These look insanely awesome, custom printed. They have a magnetic backpack, like you guys can see. It just fell off, but yeah, they look so awesome and they look so good, and we're so happy to have them in our collection. Those will appear in our Geonosis building series. Then we have 6 captains here: Captain Rex, Captain Locke, Captain Gree, Commander Cody, also custom printed, Hammer, and then we got Commander Wolf, not Commander Wolf, Commander Fox. Blanked out on the name for a second. So yeah, that's this side. Then here we have our Gunship, the 2013 version. Really cool ship, I really like it. Sad that it's a little bit discolored here and there. That's a shame, but nothing we can really do about that. In the future we hope to get a custom one. Don't know which version yet, but we'll definitely get one in the future. So yeah, let's move to the other clones, shall we?
So moving on to the biggest bulk of our army, we have here our animated Phase 1 led by another spare, Captain Rex. As you guys can see, we have quite a lot of these guys. In total we have 42 of the animated Phase 1 style. I really like these minifigs. I think that I can speak for the both of us that these are probably our favorite designs at the moment. I'm actually looking into making them a bit cooler, like getting some arm and leg prints, but that's something for way down the line when I have a lot of money to spend on it. But yeah, these look really well in my opinion. It's nice that we have such a large number of them. So yeah, we can use them in all the mocs that we need basically. Then moving back, we have 4 animated style pilots and 6 of the gunners. I'm not completely sure how we got so many of the gunners, but it's pretty nice that we have 6 of them. I think that the pilot looks alright, but the gunner is definitely my favorite of these 2. Then moving along, we have my personal favorite company, and that is Horn Company, and behind them there are some of the green ARFs, but Horn Company is definitely my favorite. They don't appear a lot in the show, I think like maybe in 1 or 2 episodes, and they get their asses handed to them by the Separatists, but I still like the design of them, because they were like the first clones that had some really cool color scheme and patterns on their armor, besides the main no ones. So yeah, I really like the look of these ones. Don't know the exact number, but will be on screen probably. And then behind them we have our normal ARFs. These come from the old battle pack that was together with the Horn Company and the Bomb Squad, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we collect quite a bunch of these guys. They just look really well in any urban situation or in forest and stuff. When you build mocs, they tend to look really cool, so we're happy that we have quite a few of these guys.
Then if we move to the right from the Horn Company, we have Ranker Battalion with our red ARF troopers, like same, not same print, but same mod as the green ARFs, but these a different print. Really cool helmets, really like these guys. We also have a spare Captain Hammer here in front, or not really Captain ARC Trooper Hammer in front. So yeah, really cool that we have multiple of those, as well as those 8 ARFs. Other than that, we have a really underrated ship. Don't know, blank out on the exact name for a second. It's not complete, sadly enough, but I do think it's a really underrated set to highlight. Really happy that I got this set. It's a bit dusty and some parts are missing, but it was really the first playset where you could actually win 20 clones or something here in the main hangar. Like a lot of play features. You could also put 2 figs here, so a really cool set. I think I would love to rebuild it and make it perfect again, because I really like that set. Then we have a C95 Headhunter here, the old model. We bought it purely to get Pomp Krell, but it's nonetheless a really good looking set and we're really happy to have that. Then we have some Jedi Interceptors as well as Jedi Starfighters. Not all of them, we have much more. We have, for example, a sealed Jedi Interceptor from Anakin, and then we also have the Jedi Interceptor from Anakin, maybe Ahsoka, probably also Plo Koon. So like we have multiple Jedi Interceptors, but most of them are destroyed. We're actually thinking about rebuilding them just because like all the plates and pieces in there aren't that special to use in mocs, so it's definitely worth rebuilding. But yeah, this one is from Mace Windu, and this one is, I'm guessing, from like the horn guy here, or like the little guy here. I don't know the exact name, so yeah. Other than that, we have the Jedi Interceptor from Anakin, episode 3, and then the episode 3 Jedi Interceptor from Obi-Wan Kenobi. So yeah, with that being said, let's move on to our last minifigures, the custom ones over here.
Now let's talk about our custom clones, the last ones that we still need to address. This is our Tango company. In total there are 6 minifigures. I know all the names of them, but I can't quite remember which guy is who. So yeah, let me just go over all the names. We have Scythe, we have Trap, we have Edge, then Ox, Pulsar, and lastly we have Havoc. Yeah, these guys appeared in, I think, a little arc. I think it was 2 episodes, might have been just 1, but it was after the second battle of Geonosis. It was a really cool episode in my opinion, a bit scary, like little horror, but it was rather nice to see Star Wars change it up a little bit. Then on the left of those guys, we got the Commander Four Phase 1 animated style together with 2 of his Munilist ARC Troopers. Really cool minifigures in my opinion. I haven't seen them a lot around on YouTube, so I was pretty glad that I could pick a couple of these guys up. In the future I might get 2 more of the arcs because I really like the look of them, and I believe that in the Clone Wars original cartoon they were with 10 or something. That's definitely not a number that I'm gonna get, but getting 4 or something would be close enough for me. And then lastly over here we have the clone troopers from the first episode of the Clone Wars. These are Jack, Rice and Tyre together with Yoda. Over here they had a whole episode to themselves. So yeah, that's basically all of our clone troopers. I am not gonna begin with counting how many we have, but might put it on screen if we find the time to count them afterwards. I believe it's a really cool army. As most of you guys probably noticed, we didn't include our Phase 2. This has a couple of reasons. First and foremost, we want to make separate videos for building our Phase 2 army like for building our Phase 1 army. So that's something that we'll do in the future. And secondly, we don't have a lot of Phase 2 to be fair, so we want to expand it and not just put it on here on a little side piece, because it really doesn't compare to our Phase 1 army. That's mainly because we love Phase 1 a lot more than Phase 2, but yeah, that's a bit besides the point.
So yeah guys, that's it for our 2022 clone army. We're looking forward to expanding our Phase 1 army, and hopefully in the future we'll have a little bigger of an army. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed, definitely drop us a like. Let me know what you guys think about our collection. Let me know what you guys like, what's your favorite company, etc., favorite ship that you see here. Definitely let us know, and yeah, subscribe if you don't want to miss more. We do really cool mocks with these minifigures. We're trying to use most of them in our clone base building series. So yeah guys, that's it for this week's video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye guys.